this is a male, and this is a female. Well, many people actually debated around this topic. You see, we have an issue with gender and sex. Take a look at the examples of the USA. There has been a lot of people echo this issue with a massive movement regarding LGBT and gender equality issue. Well, to understand this, we need to talk about sex and gender. So, according to science, gender is referring to the social role of sex, while sex is the organ that we are given since birth. It seems easy, right? No. Believe it or not, these terms about gender and sex had not been differentiated in English language until 1950, where a lot of group psychologists decided to distinguish both terminology. Well, this one is based on the Margaret Mead research in 1930s, where she actually researching about culture and gender in Papua New Guinea. Well, the finding result is quite shocking, and we can see that a male in Papua New Guinea, in terms of sex and gender is being represented by culture itself. In Papua New Guinea, male is more focusing on raising a baby and expressing emotion, but it's very different than the culture that was being adapted by the United States. And then women's is more assertive and individuals, which is also different than the original culture of Western people. Okay, so what really matters is that in today's world there has been a lot of massive development of technology and freedom of expressing something. So in this information era, we have a lot of people can access internet, can express what they want, can express what they feel, and especially the oppressed people. So that's no wonder makes the whole new scenario where the oppressed people are able to speak up for their mind, and there has been a lot of leaders in the movement, so it became structural and became massive. Well, the notion that said men are superior than women is still on the run today because it was brought by people in prior decades. For example, in Spanish filmmaker industry, the government is giving the women community a chance to lead the whole filmmaking, and the result is the film that was directed by a woman is not making positive return. So there's a lot of stakeholders who are not interested in the project and said that it was too feminist. Same goes for LGBT, that there's a lot of discrimination number. The rate of discrimination number in LGBT community is around 2 until 41%. It was because there's a lot of people who is not accepted in the community, and they're being refused by doctors to receiving a treatment. Well, to sum up all the expression of the ideas above, I must say that the world has evolved to what we humans shape our world to be. Well, this is our responsibility of thinking to give our brain a new perspective of life. So we must say simple thing as human is naturally wants to evolve. I mean, they have a lot of ideas, they have a lot of creativity, and they cannot be limited by just a policy or rules. Well, this new LGBT gender perspective things, gender equality, this is just a new beginning to what the world will or maybe will be like that, or maybe not. We decided ourselves, and what we need to do is that we don't need to discriminate all of them. If you don't agree, just say that you don't agree, do not discriminate them, because humans have the right in this freedom world. I have one thing to say. We need to remember that if we promoting something right with wrongdoings will remove the essential of the right thing that is being promoted.